Hello, y'all. How you doing? This is Divine Celia. I am your friendly neighborhood self-love coach. How are you doing? I'm talking to you today because y'all making me mad. Y'all make me mad. Let me tell you why you making Big Mama mad. You making Big Mama mad because you ain't walking around recognizing something. So I'm going to say this. I ain't going to tell you what it is. We going to talk about it first. Then we going to say what it is. Okay? Sorry, y'all. I guess that's confirmation. So I'm put out with y'all. Let me ask you this question. Here's why. Would you be so attacked if you weren't important? I'll wait. While you sitting there boo-hooing over how you're treated and how energy attacks are constantly coming at you and you downtrodden because your jobs are being blocked and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Would you be attacked if you weren't important? Does anybody attack somebody that's a nobody? Then why are you lowering yourself for these people and these beings? You're not thinking in reverse. You're thinking, and I was here, so I can say this. You're thinking, I just try to love people. I'm good to people. I do the right thing. Why are they attacking me? I don't understand. Why are they treating me bad? I don't get it. And you cry and you're hurt over it and you feel unwanted. You feel unloved. I understand. Now let's look at the reverse. Okay? If you weren't so important, you wouldn't be attacked, right? Which means you're walking as a higher being than these. Means that you're walking as a higher being than those attacking you, right? Which means when you go into the state of woe is me, you are lowering yourself so they can continue to attack you, right? Which means you're higher than you think you are, right? Which means your spiritual ranking is higher than theirs, right? Which means that you should have the capability, the wherewithal, and the knowledge within yourself to know how to combat these things. And if you don't, you have enough common sense to go and find how and then still do it. But as you're doing it, you are believing in you because they're attacking you because you're so fucking spectacular and you're so fucking high and you're a high vibe being that they can't really fucking touch. And this is all they can do. Right? So you forgot you were royalty. So you forgot that subjects try to usurp the king or queen when they don't agree. So you forgot you have wars between you and neighboring kingdoms. So you forgot you were a ruler over a whole universe and dominion. You forgot you were your own universe, huh? With your own God, huh? If you're not important, they don't attack you. What do you carry within you? God. Or whatever it is you believe, some inner being, right? Ooh, look at these distractions today. They don't want you to know. Too bad. Anyway. So they don't want you to know. I see. And you don't realize who you are. Did you ever stop to think this is a war about you remembering? Like a lot of people keep talking about, and I do too, stealing of energy, this, and that, and that. Is anyone asking the questions why? But not the question why. Is anyone asking the question, what are you looking for? What do I have for a reason for you to attack me? What is it that you need from me that's so bad? Really, my energy is that great, huh? Who am I then? Since you remember who I am and I don't, can you fill me in? Who am I for you to attack me? Who am I for you to attack my line? What did my line do? What is so great about it? Why all y'all be looking in reverse to woe is me instead of how great you are? I'm trying to understand. Been there, done that. I've been there. I looked at that the wrong way. Then I had to think. High vibe, constant attacks, death magic. Because you need me out the way. You must need me out the way for something very big to damn your soul. To come after me with death magic, knowing I carry a God within me. I must have something. Huh? See, I need y'all to stop looking at yourselves as so fucking small. I'm not saying be arrogant. No. Because you're here to serve. And you're to use that gift and that God within you and that love to serve. We are all here to serve. I don't care if God is walking on this plane. I don't care if Jesus is walking on this plane. I don't care if angels are walking on this plane. I don't care if aliens are walking on this plane. I don't care if the seraphim, the cherub, whatever. I don't care. Service is what we do. That is heaven's game. Service. Okay? So understand, when you put that crown on and you're walking around in your royalty, kings and queens serve their people. Right? They count on you to keep wars out. They count on you to keep them fed. They count on you to keep the economy going. They count on you for every freaking thing for your subjects to live. That's service. Don't mistake it. Don't mistake service for ego. Two different things. And if you're going to work in ego, eventually your kingdom is going to crumble. That is why some of you are in towers right now, because your ego is crumbling. And some of you and some of us, I'm going to include us, is not finished with that ego being completely gone. So you're in a tower because there's something that the spirit needs you to see. I know we walk through it, and then when we hear the tower coming, we like, why the hell we got another fucking tower? We don't need another fucking tower. Yes, we do. Because when you can't see something that's right there in front of your face, you get a tower. And when you're stuck in woe is me, you can't see, you get a tower. So you can see you. So again, why would you think you were lower? Because they were attacking you. Where does that equate? I mean, you don't get sent to federal prison for $5 earrings. You sent there for trying to steal a Mona Lisa. It's common sense. So if you're being attacked heavily, how high are you? There's other realms. Thank you. There's other realms. There's other beings of different realms, babe. Not just this one. And whether you believe it or not does not matter. So I need to understand. I need to understand why you don't think you are higher than what you are. They wouldn't mess with you if your capacity for love wasn't that great. If your power wasn't that great. If your creative ideas weren't that great. If you didn't have something that really was a threat, they'd leave you alone. You better start walking in your divinity and stop playing. You're carrying God in there. And you walk as less. That's a sin. When did God ever walk around with no abundance of yourself? Not never. So why are you? You dig what I'm saying? You better see your divinity and stop fucking playing with me. I can't make you see it. But this will. When you get tired. And some of you are just about tired, huh? And ready to take heads off in love. Namaste.